The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Follow me.
I'm with the red pill. Red, we gonna I want to ask you a question, a couple of questions real quick. I know you're on your way to the African Festival.
Yes.
I know you deal with the hip hop culture a lot. So, what do you think about? It seems like they trying to push Iggy, what's her name? Iggy Azalea?
Yeah.
It seems like they try to make her the new queen of hip hop, right?
It's impossible.
And well, they did. It seems like they did it with Eminem. But Eminem was nice though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
Eminem was nice.
Yeah.
Is it the same comparison with Iggy and Eminem, or is this a totally different scenario?
Well, we live in a period right now where the gates are breached. You know what I mean? Hip hop as a culture has been compromised. You know, it's already been washed up and watered down. It's like Game of Thrones, where they invade the castle and the kingdom already. So anything that takes place cannot be far-fetched. We're in a deteriorative, you know, a deterioration mode of hip hop. It's against where it dresses now. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Young Thug. Thugalicious and his ads and all of that. But she's like a manufactured pop star. Remember, she came in, she's like on her third resurrection. She came in trying to get on through A$AP Rocky. That didn't work. He kicked her to the side. T.I. tried to bring her in and then brought her, tried to pop her off via Atlanta through New York. Now, one thing I can say about the A, one of our last strongholds, irregardless of all of the crazy that goes on in Atlanta, it's still a black city. They're still thinking very pro-black in terms of they're not really trying to let too much come in because they still have a sense of pride and culture and whatnot. So that wasn't flying. They wasn't letting her pop. So we just dealing with a art, a culture that's compromised. Your wealth as a people is your culture. Okay? Look at what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my culture. I didn't sit around and have to think of nothing. This is our iconography, and it's wealthy. The European has figured this out. That's why you go into the stores, they selling that. Nike, they're selling, they never sold no Celtic Nikes. They never sold you no European Nikes. Everything they're dealing with Nikes or stuff like that, they gotta have motifs of yours, iconography of yours, color patterns of yours, design. If you're not into fashion and stuff like that, you don't even know about the colorways. You don't understand where these patterns come from. They're getting it from India, Asia,
like the
Asia
Kevin
Major,
Durant's and the
Minor.
Kobe Bryant sneakers, all them weird patterns and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, but then they selling the names that you're just saying. So they're selling they're selling us. They call us Black Diamonds. They're selling us part of the hip hop culture, and then they mix it in and they merge it in with all of our other aspects of the culture, all of the that we like. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, why are we using them? Why do we need them? Why are you going to the labels? Why do you have to have Nikes? LeBron could have came out with any type of sneakers, and he could have, because he's LeBron, he could have went into the fashion schools and grabbed all of the sneaker designers out, started his own line of sneakers, and then they would have really been the King James. Michael Jordan ain't even a billionaire, man. That's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? It's a problem. You know what I mean? So your culture has been raped for you. If you a young man, young woman, and you part of the hip hop culture, and you don't got no money, or you don't have a way to get money, then you know that something is wrong. Your culture is where the wealth is at. And you got people running your culture, they hijacked it. They're billionaires though. They're multi-billionaires off the culture. So you forfeited your culture. Now it's like, yeah, we gave up hip hop and we gonna start something new. Get the out of here. You didn't even, hip hop is 40 years old. You didn't even give birth to the right kind of children off of that yet. So how could you let it go? How could you justify let it go? You can't let hip hop go. You are hip hop. It's not the songs, it's the people. It was born in New York in the 70s and all of this other stuff. Bambaataa came and told you the 5 principles, one of them was culture. You are hip hop. It's not a song, it's not a record label, it's not a album, it's not a dance, it's you.
Yo, Red.
So anywhere, hold on, I'm in the country. So anywhere we go in the world, who are they emulating?
Us.
Emulating us. They're not just emulating us. They're not wearing afros and they're not running around saying, you know, we're from the 70s. No, they're emulating your culture, but they're emulating you at the same time. But you are your culture because you created that. You dig what I'm saying? Other people have adopted your culture, but you get no licensing fees for that. There was no trade-off. What the f did the Japanese trade us for giving them our culture? Did we get a video game in our name? Do we get anything in our name? Could we get an animation, a magna what do you call that? Magma comic? You dig what I'm saying? Everybody takes your culture, you get nothing in return. We in Harlem, the Africans from the continent, they hip-hop and they thumb they nose up at you. The Hispanic, no offense, our brothers and sisters in Washington Heights and Dykeman and all of that, and other places, they adopted our culture and then they thumb their nose in your face like, you know what I'm saying? So there's no, you get no respect. Because you're only approaching it from a customer. You're not even a producer at this point. So what do you expect when you were just a debtor? When you just a customer? When Jay-Z said you only a customer in the presence of hustlers. So who the f supposed to respect that at the end of the day? Who's supposed to give that any kind of respect? They're just looking at you like you the trick. I got something to sell you. When you run the culture, you supposed to be selling the world your culture. That's what Kings County is. We selling the world the culture. We monetize and commercialize the culture, the motifs, the iconography that is us. I get on the train, these is uncomfortable because they see that I have embraced my culture, and I'm damn sure they know that no culture vultures is eating off of me. You dig what I'm saying? They know I got a grip on my culture and I'm proud of who I am. I'm not trying to look like no European. So, you know, Iggy Azalea, she's not the only one. It's gonna be a whole bunch of them coming after her. You know what I mean? But as a community now, we are industry inside a conscious community. We have to take credit for what it is that we've created. So for brothers and sisters that are trying to get into the job industry, I would say do this. Support your brothers that are independent right now. Let us build more structure. Let us get this thing, because at the end of the day, what's stopping me from going public with Kings County and selling you some shares? You become a shareholder. This is what Garvey did. You dig what I'm saying? What's stopping me from creating an underwear company? Because we all wear underwears or toilet paper. And I start selling shares in a company that we go public and whatnot. And a million of us own shares. And every time we got to take a we buy some toilet paper from No to Let.